guys, weather tech here. So after the video that I talked about that I'm thinking of upgrading my bike, I think I should talk about something that most people that own motorcycles think about, and that's the N+1. It's the fact that if you want to own a motorcycle, you always want another one, and this is simple. Basically, you don't have a motorcycle that does everything well. They tend to be pretty specialized, and because of that, just let me see if I can pass this truck. Okay, no more diesel fumes. So I was saying, every bike has strong points and weak points. For example, if you have a super sport, the position is very uncomfortable. So if you commute with it, if it's a long commute, you will suffer. And if you are young, you probably won't notice, but as the years pile on, you will start to notice on your back. So that's one example. The other example is for if you have a dual sport and you do a lot of highway to commute, it's also not a good bike for that. That's why you see most people tend to have an adventure bike, because they are good to crunch a lot of miles, and because of that, most people will tend to get one of those eventually, because you can do long trips, you can do some twisties and have some fun, you can do some off-road, and people will take GSs, big GSs on trails and do amazing stuff. So nothing against them, but if you can, and most people that own motorcycles long term will eventually arrive at this, the number of ideal bikes that you have is always another one besides the number that you have, so the N+1. And this is because you can specialize. So imagine that you are interested in doing some off-road. It's way easier to have a cross bike, a dual sport or something like that, a dirt bike or a dual sport, depending on if you want to take it there by trailer or if you will commute to the trail. It's better to have one of those that's a lighter bike to have some fun, and have then a cruiser or something like that for doing other stuff. So you can specialize what kind of riding you want by switching bikes. That's why most people that are owners of motorcycles long term will tend to have more than one motorcycle. And why I'm talking about this? Because as I'm looking for another bike, an upgrade for this, I find myself thinking, I should keep this one also. And why is that? Because this is an awesome bike to go around town. It's not a scooter, so it has a little bit of character, but it's really limited for doing trips. But in town and around town and stuff like this, it's really awesome. It's very agile, very nimble, sips fuel. It's one of those bikes that if you could keep it, you should. And that's it. I was talking about this because it's finally happened. I didn't think that owning a bike for 2 years, I would fall to this trap that the number of bikes that you have should always be +1. And actually, it's happening. I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure if I will do it. We will see. But this little bike, especially with the gas prices at the moment, this is awesome. And even if I have a better one, I'm not even talking about riding style. I'm talking about the bigger engine, more capable. It would be awesome to keep this also, because, as I was saying, if you commute, or if you go around town, why are people just reading stuff while driving? It's just, oh my fucking god. If you commute, if you do stuff with your motorcycle in town, a lighter bike is better than a heavier bike. And this one fits the bill perfectly. It's naked, it's very agile, you have wide handlebars to twist around. It's just one of those things that if I could, I would. That's it, guys. Tell me about it. If you own motorcycles, have you encountered this problem where you just need a new bike because reasons, and you don't want to leave the old one? You don't want to sell the old one, you just want to keep it also and have 2 bikes or 3 bikes or N+1 bikes. Tell me about it. So, see ya. Thank you for watching.